but one day she will sit closer than before. That is her way of saying, I trust you. The life of Mango Cat. In a quiet little world, somewhere between sunlight and shadows, there lives a small orange cat. Her name is Mango Cat, and before you ask, no, she's not ordinary, not even close. Mango Cat is the kind of cat that makes you stop for a moment and wonder if animals secretly understand more than they show. Because behind those round, curious eyes, there is a whole universe of thoughts, feelings, and dreams. And today, we are going to step inside her world. The morning of Mango Cat. Every day begins the same way. Sunlight slowly slips through the window, landing gently on the floor like a warm blanket, and then thump, stretch, and yawn. Mango Cat wakes up, but she does not wake up like normal animals. No, she wakes up like someone who's already late for an important mission, even though she has nothing planned. First, she stretches her tiny paws, then she stares at the wall for a few seconds, as if she's remembering something very important. Then she forgets it and walks away. That is Mango Cat's morning routine. Confusing but confident. Her world, Mango Cat lives in a small space, but to her, it is not small at all. It is a kingdom. The sofa is her mountain. The carpet is grassland. The kitchen is her dangerous jungle. And the bathroom? That is a mysterious forbidden zone she only visits by accident. Every corner of her world has meaning. Every sound is a clue. Every moving shadow is a potential enemy or friend. Because Mango Cat does not just live in a house. She explores like an adventurer who has never been told the rules. What Mango Cat loves? Now, let's talk about what Mango Cat truly loves. First, sunlight. If there is a warm patch of sunlight on the floor, Mango Cat will find it. No matter how far it is, no matter what's in the way, she will arrive and sit there like she owns the universe. Second, gently attention. Not too much, not too little, just enough to remind her that she matters. A soft voice calling her name, a slow head pat, a calm presence nearby. That is happiness for a Mango Cat. And third, food. But she will never admit that easily. She acts like she's not interested until the food bowl moves. Then suddenly, she is very interested. What Mango Cat hates. But every soul has its limits, and Mango Cat is no exception. She has enemies. First, loud noises. A sudden sound, instant disappearance. No warning, just gone. Second, the vacuum cleaner. To Mango Cat, this is not a machine, it is a monster. A moving, roaring, unpredictable monster that must be avoided at all costs. And third, cucumbers. No one knows why, no one understands why, but if a cucumber appears behind her unexpectedly, Mango Cat questions reality itself. The mind of Mango Cat. But here is something important. Mango Cat is not just cute, she's thoughtful. Sometimes she sits quietly for minutes, just watching nothing. Not bored, not asleep, just thinking. Maybe she's wondering why humans walk so much. Maybe she's analyzing the meaning of shadows. Or maybe she's just resting her mind. We will never fully know. Because Mango Cat does not explain herself. She simply exists, and that is what makes her special. Her emotional side, even though she acts independent, Mango Cat has a soft heart. She remembers kindness. If you treat her gently, she will return slowly, not immediately, but one day she will sit closer than before. That is her way of saying, I trust you. But if you ignore her too long, she will find the perfect place to sit, right in your path, and she will stare, not angry, not loud, just present, as if reminding you that she exists, and she always has. Nighttime thoughts. When the world becomes quiet and lights begin to fade, Mango Cat becomes calmer. She watches the room like a guardian. Every small sound becomes louder. Every shadow becomes longer. But she's not afraid at night. No. At night, Mango Cat feels like the world finally slows down enough for her to understand it. She curls into a small orange ball and breathes softly in those moments. She is not an explorer, not a hunter, not a troublemaker, just Mango Cat, a small life resting in a big world. Why Mango Cat matters, you might ask. Why are we even talking about this cat? Because Mango Cat is not just a character. She represents something simple, the small emotional lives we often ignore: curiosity, fear, love, loneliness, joy, all inside a tiny creature that cannot speak, but somehow expresses everything. And maybe that is why people love her, because she feels real, even when she's just a story. And this is only episode 1. Because Mango Cat's world is just beginning to unfold. Tomorrow she will discover something strange in her home, something she has never seen before, something that will change how she sees everything. But for now, she sleeps, quietly, warmly, as the world continues around her. End of episode 1.